thank you for joining us. It's the and a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Daniels and Risacher out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. A big summer for the Hawks, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis and securing the Pelicans' 2026 unprotected first-round pick.
Yeah, B.A., after the Dyson Daniels trade, you'd think maybe New Orleans would avoid making deals with Atlanta, but this new Hawks front office making some very strong moves. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well, and they're playing for the now and the future with that potentially very valuable 2026 first-round pick.
Good call. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Young missing again. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Risacher.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
White on the wing. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Giddey with it, and it's Young picking him up. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Atlanta. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
Well, Young is one of those guys you have to take seriously anywhere inside half court.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment.
I can't do it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Gay in at the 4. Hits the trifecta.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, B.A.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. He's off on the first. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Herter, and it's White in for Terry. Atlanta also making some changes. Risacher, he's checked in for Gay. Dyson Daniels comes in for Houston, and it's Trae Young in for Kennard. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Aggressive on the interior, White takes the hit and completes the play.
Pass to Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chicago Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Collins, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Atlanta also making some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Okongwu, and it's Johnson in for Alexander Walker.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
And Young, here we go. And Young springs free.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
On the wing, Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Porzingis against Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going. Guys?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
What's crystal clear so far? Ice Tray is one cool customer. See what I did there, Ernie?
Yeah, I do see what you did there, and I'm not impressed. Young has been scintillating though, which means sparkling, like ice, but hey, you knew that. All right, let's switch it over, see what the fans are posting. And that is going to do it.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Giddey missing. Atlanta leading by 7. Porzingis finds Young. Young on the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Young's got 18 points in the game. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Here's Buzelis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Giddey's got space. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Young can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Dosunmu goes in. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Offensive rebound. And here's White. He has 7, just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 is up. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Atlanta on top, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Risacher at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Giddey scanning the floor. Now Vucevic. Yes, sir! Great position on the J.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Knocks it loose. Now Young with a steal. Ooh, basket interference. The Bulls trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Giddey. There's a screen, and timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Vucevic. Oh, missed on the tray.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Spins. Rebounded by Giddey.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
It's good.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul. First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call. And so here is Chicago, and we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Now Vucevic. Johnson with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. Second.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
For Atlanta.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Giddey. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.